It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Today, we have an NFC fighting store between the Detroit Lions and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. These NFC teams have waited for all season long. We're away in Wild Card Weekend. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Go! Let's go! Hey, hey, Cowboy! Cowboy!
Hand off to the back. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
Well, that run may not have moved the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Back-to-back carries here. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. First get on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. There's the intensity we expect in the playoffs. The defense going big play hunting, and they get him behind the line.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Finds him on the sling. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that is good for Detroit first down.
Well, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. On first down, they'll run. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Roll! 18 Cardinal!
Off the gut they go with Gibbs. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. Gain of 9 yards on the play. And the Lions have a first down.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
Now their opening drive certainly going according to plan, Bronk. It's a new set of downs at the 27.
Go! 70 Lions! Hey, check.
They'll run here on first down. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down. And that right there, an early look at somebody who might just be the impact player in this ballgame.
Yeah, there's no question this strong safety loves to come downhill. Now, as an offense, you've got to adjust. You've got to throw over the top if he's willing to be that aggressive.
Back to the line they go. It's second down.
60 bucks. Here we go. Set. 18, 19, right. 7-5. Up low, 18. Go.
This time it's a passing play. Don't try forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted. To take possession in enemy territory as that return gets him across midfield.
I know he started the play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles and he chewed up yardage in the open space. Well, it'll make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion, and I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
On the give, this is Irving. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Get it. Now, fix the Eagles. Fix the Eagles. Go.
Once again, Irving. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ballgame.
Line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Air it out on 3rd. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Bucs have the first. I know it's early, Brock, but that felt kind of big. A lot of momentum generated from that turnover was about to disappear if they didn't convert.
Yeah, there actually is some pressure on this opening series to score. I know pressure's a privilege, but that turnover gave them some early momentum, but it won't just disappear if they'll fail to score. It will actually head to that other sidelines.
First down, play action. Fits it through the middle. He's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
10 at the 12-yard line.
Go. Steady, run.
Shotgun handoff to Irving. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2. He goes to the hurry-up offense here.
At the 10-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second down.
70.
This is Irving on second. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Third down here, need 8 on the play.
60 Bobcats. Here we go. Cougar 19. Steady.
3rd and long for him here. It's his running back. And he drives this forward to the 6. Offense up to the line fast.
18.
Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Now the Buccaneers bringing out their field goal team. A very short kick here from the right hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And they're able to get 3 points off that turnover.
I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead. Early momentum with that field goal.
Bucs get lined up and they will kick this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. His running back hauls it in deep right. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. It's a pick up of 33 yards. And that is good for a Detroit 1st down. It's like you always say, right back to work for him, getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game. And you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. That's Antoine Winfield Jr. And the Buccaneers regain possession as he makes the 30th interception of his career.
This is such the back-and-forth nature of this game that we all love. Defense is just infused with confidence. Back-to-back possessions, taking it away, and offensively, boy, you just feel like you're killing your team right now. Got to protect the football.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Irving on the inside give. And a nice start here on 1st down. He gets him 6 before the stop is made. 1 quarter gone in our opening round game of the NFC postseason. The Buccaneers leading so far. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up after the break. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Buccaneers football as we begin. They have it 2nd and 4. Right back to Irving now. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
1st and 10 from the 32.
Here we go, set. Panther 60, Panther 60. Viking 18, Buffalo 18.
Pass play now. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one's only going to pick up a couple before he heads out of bounds.
So that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. It moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
2nd down now, 7 to go.
Come on, set. 70 Lions. 18, 5 in. 19 tight. Cup 19. Cup 19. Ready.
Straight ahead, it's Irving. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're 1st. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the 1st half. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Throw here, 3rd down. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down. Well, he'd been perfect to that point on the drive, Buck. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yeah,
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
Tampa spends its second timeout now. They're down to their final one in this half. The offense is not coming off this field. They're trying it on 4th and 7.
Deputy! Cougar 19! 79 Brook, 18, 70 Rangers, Dragon 60! 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat!
They're going to try to throw for it. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Escapes the pocket. Moving right. Airs it out down the sideline. That's grabbed inside the 30. And they're going to have it all the way down to the 25. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you got to admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. We're in a double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. On first down, it's Gibbs. And he's going to be hauled down after a gain of about 7 in second down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
And he will get this to the end zone for a Detroit touchdown. The Lions take a second quarter lead. This is Andres Borregales trying to tack on the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Lions take a 4-point lead. Now Borregales on to send it away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive.
Okay, ready?
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Let's go.
They'll throw to start the drive. Into the hands of Carter. He is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down. Working quickly here.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Ready?
They go play action on first down. This is on target to Christian Watson. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Getting an 18-yard pickup there. And the Bucs have the first.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And he'll gain about 7 on this one as he gets him down into the red zone.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. And you feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open, deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
Running with Irving again on second. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
Third down, give to Irving. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
70 Timberwolves.
Here's the give to Irving. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. Offense to the line. 2nd down. Design quarterback run here. And he won't challenge for the goal line to stop Nate at the 4. Buccaneers hustling to the line. They're in the hurry up.
3 yards. It's now 3rd and goal.
Panther 60. Panther 60. Broncos.
3rd down from the gun. This one's caught. And he hits a wall at the line and goes nowhere. Detroit calls timeout. It's 2nd. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. The Buccaneers bringing out their field goal team. This only a chip shot from the right hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that cuts the lead back down to a lone point.
Hey, facing a deficit that's going to follow you into halftime in that locker room, they will welcome those 3 points and a little bit of feel-good momentum.
Things trim back down to a single-point Bronc as they send this off and away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Trying to throw this from the gun. On the move, headed right. He's keeping it. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
Well, QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the 1st down.
2nd down, looking for options. Connecting on the slant. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. The timeout taken here by the Lions. That's their 3rd. 1st and 10 now from the 46. Will work against the blitz. He's got some air under this one, deep down the middle. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
Going again on 2nd and 10. Throwing for the back of the end zone. He brings it in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions grow their lead just before halftime. Now we have a stoppage. No challenges inside of 2 minutes and a half, but the replay official wants to take another look at this on their own. No change to the call on the field. That play's going to remain a touchdown. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff.
Andres Borregales set to kick off.
Now Borregales on to send it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Taking a shot deep here. He's got it inside the 10. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Ready.
1st and goal. Here's Irving. And they score. It's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers earn the chance to tie it before halftime. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out. And that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Will set up for the two-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. They drop just the right throw, and it ties this game for them.
That's about trust. Trusting your QB is going to make the right decision on these crucial scoring plays. He found his read, and he made the connection for 2.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down. Lions really moving with a sense of urgency. Clock keeps running. Going now on 1st down. Headed out right. He finds his running back on a deep shot. Nicely done. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
I don't know about you, Kate, but I think somebody's auditioning for some extra work as a receiver. If he could do that coming out of the backfield, imagine the damage he could do if they sent him out into one of those spots out wide.
And they're going to throw, no spike, trying to catch him off guard. And the Buccaneers make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
Ready.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything.
Buffalo 18.
Back to throw it. This is a heater going deep. And this ball's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they face 2nd down.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
19 Lions. Pass to 60. Pass to 60. Pass to cut 19. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Ready.
Looking to throw. He's trying to go deep again. This final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. All right, Brock, that was enough of a break. Back to playoff football as the second half of our wild card game gets underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. We're going to start the half with a give to Irving. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Terrion Arnold in on the stop.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Let's go now. 19.
Here's a throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Go.
Irving here from the gun. Rolling into enemy territory. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
1st and 10 from the 32.
Bronco 80.
The turnaround these last 2 plays, huh? Nice gain on 1, and now they get it behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Break the huddle. It's 2nd down now.
Mustang 19. Here we go. Shot. Hawk 70. Hawk.
Looking in the air here. Short pass brought in. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Lions in the nickel. This is 3rd down.
79 Broncos. Viking 18.
They'll throw. 3rd and long. Rolling left. Buying some time. Has it at the 7. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers take the lead right away in half number 2. Well, this has definitely been a tight one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes, can they hold on to it?
And that question right there is one the defense has to answer. But this sure had the look of a drive where a coaching staff challenged that offense, saying, hey, we need a big drive from you guys right here. And sure enough, that offense delivers.
No doubt. The Bucs get lined up, and they will kick this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. And they pick him off again. Pat Surtain has it. And the Buccaneers are going to have possession starting at the 10. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers.
And he's going to line up in the red for this play back at the 8.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. He's throwing deep to the left side. They connect on the deep shot. 40. Hits the 20. That's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Now we'll see them try the point after. The point after splits the upright. And the Buccaneers double their lead to 14.
Lions 14.
The Bucs get lined up, and they will kick this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. And they're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Another throw here on 2nd down. Looking slant route, complete. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Taking a chance to the end zone. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Pat Surtain has it. And the Buccaneers take it away once again. The 5th time they've intercepted in this game.
Okay, that's far from the first time we've seen him throw into the wrong team, but this one was probably the most costly.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Hot 70, hot 70.
Now throw to start the drive. Gets it downfield, on target to Watson. And he is hauled down right at that midfield strike. A 28-yard pickup there. And that will be a Tampa Bay 1st down.
1st and 10. 18-yard line.
Going with Irving here. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Complete to the right side. For a second, we both thought he'd get the first, but he winds up being just shy of it. Gain of 8, third down.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Here we go, third and less than a yard.
He'll
go with a design keeper, and he'll get them enough for a first down.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
We're down to 1 quarter before we determine our wild card winner. The Buccaneers have it and just have to close this out to continue on in the playoffs. New set of downs from 37. First down, they're going to run with Irving. Got him a good handful there as it brings up second down.
This is a guy who, man, when he is in a group, when he is feeling it, you're just not going to bring him down with an arm tackle. You better buckle up. You need a textbook tackle on this guy. Wrap, grab some cloth, and drive him to the ground with all you got.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Here we go, set. 70 Timberwolves. Ready.
Now it's Irving. Nothing doing on second. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be third and longer. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
7th play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6.
Here we go, here we go.
Air it out on 3rd. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. And the Lions have some new life in the 4th.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 11-yard line.
Now Ryan Lyons just about ready. 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's cruising speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. I'm not sure.
And a stunning loss there, Brock. He ends up in his own end zone. That is a wild safety. Always hurts to do this. They give up the safety and now have to kick it away. This will be grabbed at the 5. And he'll get it up to the 27. Bucks to the line. 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Vacates quickly left side. Connects on the crosser. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. That one hits for 30. And the Bucs have the first.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Ready.
So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot.
6 devices. Unlock line. Go.
Running left. This is Barkley. Still has some space inside the 35. He's going to haul it in for the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers make it a 3-score game in the fourth. A game-breaking play there, stunning the defense and giving this offense one for the highlight reel, baby.
Yep, just put another one on there, Kate. He is a threat to score anytime he touches the ball. The defense, well, they had him ready to go. They were ready to body him up in coverage, but receivers today, and we see it all the time, the best of them, they don't just do it through the air. They can use their legs as a weapon. That's a big-time touchdown run.
The Bucs get lined up, and they will kick this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Come out throwing. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
To the air they go on 2nd down. He's going deep! Oh no, they get him yet again! And the Buccaneers capitalize on yet another interception thrown in this game.
Yeah, we're watching the defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it, that's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception, yet another one, count.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. They give to Barkley, left side. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
That is just a great drive start. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
Reload.
They go to Barkley again. Still has some space inside the 35. And he's going to have the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers keep adding to that 4th-quarter lead.
Just knowing the competitor that this fella is, he kind of knew once he caught that 2nd touchdown, he was going to try all he could and get the equalizer on the ground. 2 through the air, 2 on the ground. Just a monster kind of game.
That one splits the uprights. And the Buccaneers grow their lead yet again. The Bucs get lined up, and they will kick this away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Cut 19, cut back, Buffalo 18. 70 Rangers, 18, 60 Mavericks, 60 Mavericks.
Back to work they go after the interception. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he was showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there'll be more interceptions.
Finds him on the slant. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And the Lions have a 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Still sticking with the passing game. And he puts some air under this one, right side. And he's in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions making the scoreboard look a touch better.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by it.
That one right down the middle. And the Lions trail by 23 now. Down by 3 scores. Their hand is forced. They're going to try the onside kick here. And the Buccaneers manage to recover the football. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
Okay, break.
Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10.
Shot it up. Here we go.
Receiver gets it again. Man, they're keeping him busy. His charge towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Ready?
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Tag! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready?
Another give to the wideout. Man, he has been busy. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
No, it's not a running back, but it's a receiver carrying across the market, Kate. I'm not even calling this a trick play anymore. It's about maximizing your resources and your asset, and this receiver shows you he can be a tool as a running back.
We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Tampa. Buccaneers, well, they could probably just run away and hide. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's another carry for Barkley. And this give not as fruitful. They're on him quicker this time. He's not going to get back to the line of scrimmage. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Come on, set. Ready?
They go with Barkley here. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on a big play down to the 19. Give him 13 on that play. And that will be a Tampa Bay 1st down.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
Ready, ready.
Here's a design run. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Fix the Eagles.
Before we can get a snap on second down, they call timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Got it. Ready?
Back to the line they come, second down.
Ready. Cowboy 80. Mustang 19. Let's go.
They're going to pass it here. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Lions return this one to the 10 before that return is halted. First call here coming from the shotgun. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. Big gain downfield. And he has this to the opposing 35. Detroit calls timeout. It's second. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. So flip the field, folks. It's 1st and 10 inside of enemy territory now. He's dropping back to throw. Throwing this one back of the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Pat Surtain has it. And the Buccaneers get it as he makes his 3rd interception in this game.
You knew before this drive started the field goal was not going to be good enough, but that meant the coverage also knew how to play it, how to concentrate, how to focus, and those defenders, they influenced that throw, and even more so, took it away.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers, 1st and 10. Gets everything he has under this one. And that is a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers put up even more points in a win. Christian Watson with the touchdown. The kicking unit comes out for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Buccaneers continue piling onto this lead.
Lions 21.
The Bucs get lined up and they will kick this away. Has this at the 6. And there it is. He just kept choosing to go backward, partner. And now he's all the way in his own end zone for a safety. Cannot believe it. So it's a win for the Buccaneers. And they were the top-ranked team in action in this wild card round, Brock. So this was always the expectation that they'd advance through to the divisional round. And next week, they're going to be right back here playing for a spot in that conference championship. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner, Brock Huard, and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Buccaneers winners. As with that, we sign off from Tampa.
Think they girls, I'll be